Welcome to the stream. This is the eSeniors GT-3 and it's Nissan only. So welcome, and just let me know on the stream if you can hear me right, if you more of the game audio or whatever you need. Just let me know. I am here for you. So GT3 Nissan. I was driving this one yesterday, just so I knew I would have something to talk about. Hey Derek, welcome to the stream. So this little monster here, the Nissan, it's a fun drive. I really enjoyed it. It is a V6. It's a 3.4 liter B-turbo, 6-speed, and it puts out more than 550 horsepower. So it's a potent little package. Has 6-piston front brakes and 4-piston rear brakes. So it's going to be interesting to see. I saw Roman Mark was throwing down some really good times, so he feels comfortable in the car by the looks of it. And I think we are just waiting on getting the qualifying starting here. Yeah, I think this is the official. Let's get on the helicam and see who is first out of the pits. Putting down some time. Let's follow with Uwe Tollen. He has a cool looking livery. Just let me know the audio, how that is. I like to have a little game audio going here. So we have 8 people watching. That's awesome. So please smash the like button if you would not mind. So as I mentioned before, it seems like Roman Mark is the guy to beat today. That's what I saw here in the early warm-ups. Hey, Peter David joining. Thank you for joining. Hope you will enjoy this race of Nissan only. Right now we have... Oh, there's a Lexus joining there. Interesting. Car number 18. I think he's going to be told that this is Nissan only. The Canadian Arcade is on. Awesome. Thanks for joining. Seem to be rooting for car 55. Is that true? Mr. Shannon? Aaron Shannon? So all these cars seems that you can actually choose 2 Nissan cars, but I think everyone was choosing the 2018 edition here. We're following Uwe Tollen at the moment from Germany. He's the first out on track. Let's see what he can do. I enjoyed driving this car. It has a really neat sound. Sounds very potent inside the car. Go in here as passengers. Coming up the hill. Getting really patient here. Don't go too wide. Last brake marker there, you flick it to the right, and it's kind of blind going down here. Coming up on the next turn, it's a really blind corner. You just flick it to the right. I used the last orange brake marker. Here we're coming down to Sterling. I go through here on 3rd gear in the Nissan. And it's so important just to come on the throttle as soon as possible. Here you have to be patient and kind of go, yeah, there you go, go kind of tight in that corner. Hey Nikos, how are you? Alright, so Toland sets a 127.4. I think we're gonna see 25s here, 125s for sure. Yeah, sure enough, he gets Christopher gets the 126.7. Let's go on him here. So he's in a PWS car. is, and Roman Mark is on, he's gonna do a 125. He's looking good. We're gonna get on him. Look at him. Where are you? Roman. There you are. Oh, so he has a really good pace now. Now he's tracking for a 124.9 if he can hold this up. Let's go with him here a little bit closer on the camera. See their times. Well, I mean, now you're talking about yeah, well, I mean, I can't really do better than what you see here. You have to kind of calculate that, I'm afraid. I don't have any better view of... no. No, that's what I see. You can only see the best and then the delta. Sorry about that. I don't have the fancy tools that Mark have, for example. So let's see what we get here. Okay, so he has put down the time of 124.9. So that's best time is from John Saunders. So he's currently in the lead here. Following John Saunders for a little bit. He put it down at 124.9. That's really, really good. That's going to be the time to beat for sure. Yeah, Aaron's birthday. I don't know if it is. Happy birthday then. It's awesome. Yeah, next time maybe I'll do a little, try to do a split screen. I don't know if I can get the times in from my other. I use this second monitor, it's called. I like that one because it shows a predicted time. So right now I show a predicted time of best lap actually on Saunders here that we're following. So he's tracking to improve a little bit. He's gonna be compromised here, I'm sure, but he's tracking with about 0.1. Yeah, insert button to change the tower. Yeah, so when I do that, I don't get anything more interesting than what you see now. I can take it out, I can show it like that, or I can show the delta. So that's what I get. I think Mark Pocock have another tool. So let's see, who else do we have on a nice lap? Follow someone else a little bit further back. Let's see what Jeremy is doing now. He's in pit. There's a lot of people in pits now. Still 8 minutes, so Saunders still in the lead. I don't know if Roman is going to be able to challenge him at all. He's half a second after or behind him. And then we have Christopher PWS, and we have our Mark Pocock. He's in the pits right now. Terry is out driving, looking to improve his time, but he's not going to reach any really. I think he's gonna, he might slot in actually, he might slot in the P3 maybe. See what he can do there. Wow, he's going. Oh, Mark just went off, so let's do the helicam on Trowbridge here. So he's on a good lap. He's it's more than half a second up. See if we can get him. He tracks to a 125.9. That's gonna get him up to, yeah, he's in P4 at the moment, so on the second row. Wells is doing well. Gonna see how our friend Andreas, he's in the pits. Quite a few just sitting in the pits there waiting. See if Mark can challenge here. Right now he's not really looking that he's on a pace for that. He has quite a bit to catch here. See, Sosa is in the race. He's looking to improve his time. He's on a hot lap here. See what we can get out of him. He is currently tracking on a 130. We see Saunders now on a really hot lap again. But we're gonna stay with Sosa here just to see something else. See what he can do. Gonna advance a little bit. He's currently in P16. Yeah, didn't do that much for him. With P15. So Saunders 124. 124.9. Mark is still out hunting, but it's I mean, no one is touching Saunders here looking at the times. Hey Jürgen, welcome to the stream. Hope that the audio is alright for you. Let me know if you need more or less or something. Let's drive with Mark here. No, he's abandoning the lap. So let's drive with Saunders. He's gonna get some traffic in front of him. Yeah, he's not on a hot lap. He's just trying to get some distance. See what Christopher can do here. This sector here is really interesting. These blind corners here. Just have to really time this right and get on the throttle. Don't go out wide. You can go out wide a little bit because they have kind of, I think, grasscrete or whatever you call it. It's like concrete and grass. Thanks for feedback there, guys. Appreciate it. So he gets a little slipstream. So he's up 0.6, 1/10. So he's P3 now. All right. That's pretty good. Let's get with Mark here. He's up 0.3. He's going wide. No, that doesn't work. Let's see if we can catch someone else that's on the... Yeah, Christopher is sitting there. Or Mark, was it? Christopher, we're going into Mark here. So important to get through that one really tight and get on the throttle and just power down here. And then on this turn, I used the last brake marker there, kind of. And then you can go down to fourth if you time it right, or third gear on the Nissan. Oh, he's going wide, but you can go surprisingly wide without losing traction there. You saw what he was doing. Because there's traction out there on that. I think it was called grasscrete. Someone said that. It looks like grass, but it's actually concrete there, so you get enough grip. So Saunders sits solidly in the lead. Roman Mark have been able to do a little inroad there. He's 0.3 behind. We have 17 cars enrolled at this point. Paunov, is he doing any times? Yeah, he's out there. He hasn't logged the time yet. So I think he might be on an outlap. We get seeing evidence of Nissan's understeer. Actually, I was driving it and I didn't feel that. I was just using the aggressive preset setup. So we'll see in the race, but I can't really say that I noticed anything. But I like this car. It's fun. I like cars that actually you hear when they're when they're running, so to speak. And yeah, you can certainly hear this one. See if Panov is gonna start to do a lap here, or maybe this is his lap. Let's go in and be passengers with Panov here. Coming up here, and about here you try to go tight and get on the throttle as quick as possible. Don't go wide, but you can go wide a little bit. And here, just before the bridge, that's when you brake. I didn't use really first gear anything on this one. It has a very short first gear. Got a little spin there, I think. See if I can go tight around here and get on the throttle as quick as possible. There you go. That's what you want to do. Yeah, it's very fast. Right now the fastest is 240 kilometers an hour. You see that on Roman, Mark and John Saunders have been clocking that. That's their fastest time on track. Let's see if Panov here, this is his first and only chance. Hopefully he can get the slipstream. The car in front of him is not impeding him anything. No, that won't be any problem. Get on the throttle now. Come on. Come on, Panov. Let's see what we can do here. P14. P14 for Panov. That's not too shabby. Actually P15 at this point. I think there might be Saunders is still out running. So that will obviously not do anything. Mark and Bourne, yeah, so we're gonna see him improve time even more, I think. Well, there we go. So, we're gonna have Saunders, we're gonna have Mark, we have gone Bourne and Christopher on the first two rows. Then we have Throwbridge, Pocock, Pedersen, Lorem, Stewart, Arobas, Larsson, Tolan, Shannon, Linortner, Panov, Sousa, Lees, and Mr. Homestead. That's the lineup today. So I think I have to, no, I don't have to do anything right now. So yeah, we're gonna start in a couple of moments. So I don't know if you have any favorites here, but I mean, Saunders was relentless here, so I think we're gonna see a good fight between Saunders and Mark. Hopefully it's not gonna be any crazy shenanigans here. The first lap and the first corner. Easy to go wide in the first corner if you're not really positioned right and your tires are cold and brakes are cold. Gonna sit about the fourth, second row, maybe third row to follow what's going on. Yeah, it's a good mix of drivers here. I think it's it's gonna be good. I see. Always good to see Jeremy driving. Pocock. But the fight is surely between Saunders, Mark. Maybe Bourne can get up there too. We'll see. And while we wait, let's run the little video. All right, we are back. We're waiting for the start. Hey, Stefan, thanks for joining. So everyone, please like, subscribe to my channel if you want to see when I'm on. I'm not doing really any live streaming when I'm driving. I found it too distracting, so I focus on doing kind of these 10-12 minute compilations on my races. If there's some interesting storyline, so to speak, of my race. So that's what I did. Yeah, place your bids. Place your bets. Yeah, I think Saunders and Mark, that's going to be, unless they take each other out, then we're going to have Bourne and Christopher fighting for it. So anything can happen. 17 cars on the track. Not too bad. Not too crowded. So I think we should start to move now. Yeah, thanks. Take a little swig of water here. It's fun that there's a lot of different liveries too. It's not all stock livery here, I see, which is cool. All right, we are about to go green. And green light. There we go, green light. All right, we're coming up to the first turn. We have Saunders. Oh, Saunders is. Oh, he's going. Yeah, he's getting a really good start, and we see Bourne coming on the inside, and Mark is totally losing his advantage here. And behind there we have Christopher in the PWS and Trowbridge in the purple car, jostling for position. Let's see what we're doing here with Pocock. He's doing good. It looks like Larson have been passing. There has been some movement here in the back. It looks pretty clean. I don't think there has been really any great driving here in the back. Very nice indeed. And Saunders have a commanding lead here. Mark is trying to catch up here, not to lose any more to this, because he, in the beginning here, with these faster drivers, you just have to hook on to them and just move on. And Christopher is further back. He's 2 seconds behind. So we had this little cluster of cars here. We saw Pettersson going wide. Let's see what's going on further back here. We are following Larson in the red Motul car. Actually, Stefan, I really like the schedule because I do, I just do the Group 1 and then GT4, so I really enjoy the schedule. It's puts you, because I do a lot of administration for the league as well, so it gives me a little administrative time in between too. All right, so let me see. There has been a contact, just one contact, so this has been a really clean race. Bourne and Mark, this field is really stretching out now. Look at this. Here we have Trowbridge, Pocock behind him. So Pettersson is putting a little pressure on Mark here. See what he can do about it. He's I think he's doing pretty good. Looks like he's gaining here. And Stewart just past Larsson. Oh, he was cutting the corner there a bit. Billy Lightfoot, GT Sport Motul team. And behind him, we have Jeremy here. Let's go with Jeremy here as he's coming up very, very closely on Larsson. Let's see if he can power through here on the straight. Oh, he's sitting good in the slipstream. He's going to go on the outside. Well, we'll see how that works. He's holding back a little bit. Panov is behind. See what we can do as we come up under the bridge. Panov is known for taking opportunities when they present themselves. Hopefully he's gonna be able to keep this very tight and clean here. So he's hooked on to Jeremy Arobas here. See if he can get a good exit here, coming up the hill. Yeah, I think Jeremy really had a good traction there. So he is actually gaining a little bit. So has his hooks into Larsson. Oh, Panov goes a little wide there, a little wobbly. Is he going to go wide? No, he has good traction there too. Flicking right here. This is not a place where you want to pass anyone. So this is just to position yourself for, just to stay with the cars in front, to position yourself for the start straight. Jeremy. Jeremy is doing good here. What's going on behind Panov? Not too much. Let's go passenger again with Panov. Jumping over to Arobas again. So see if he can do a pass on Larsson. It's all about this. It's sometimes do. Oh, Larsson is getting an oversteer there, but he managed to catch that. Jeremy goes maybe a little bit wide there, but he's keeping it together. Let's see what Panov is doing behind. He's coming. So I think this is the best battle right now on the track. Let's go over to Shannon. He's coming behind Panov. He's doing some catching up here behind him. He has a safe distance to Ollie. Seeing some dirt flying here as Panov is fighting to get. Arobas is going wide. He's doing a mistake. So yeah, good move. That's the way you do it. Just stay close to the guy in front, and when he does a mistake, just put pressure on. Don't do any stupid moves. Put pressure on so you can you're in a good position to move. That's exactly what Panov did. So really good driving there. So let's go with Bourne here for a little bit from CBO Sim Racing. Trying really to do what he can to catch Saunders, but that looks to be a pretty much of a hill to climb. They're driving into the 125s here, the front runners. I'm gonna see if I can get something more interesting on the table now. That's I'm not sure if we want to see that piece. leave it like that. So yeah, this is a pit stop race. Don't forget that. We're gonna see pit stops. Woolly Pie. Thanks for joining, Don. Appreciate it. So smash that like button. Follow if you want. Okay, here we go. Stuart. Here we have a little. Now we have a little cluster of cars here. We have Stuart. Sitting with Stuart here. He's just behind Larsson here. And looks like Jeremy. He let's see what he did here. Something happened here. I think Jeremy passed Ponov. Doing a replay here. Yeah, there you go. That's Jeremy in the gray car advancing. Good to see. It's awesome. So we're coming back in live here. So we have a tight race here. Let's go with, I like to go the inside cam like this, a little bit easy to keep track of the cars here. So we have Shannon chasing a Robus. Oh, look at that. It's like 4 or 5 cars here that's racing really, really close. So this is the Tyson. Oh, somewhere go wide. Yeah, we had a spin. Ponov was spinning, went out. So Jeremy had to brake there, so he put himself at a little disadvantage, but now he got going again. Get over to him and let's look at his wing for a little bit. All right, grandkids are visiting. Well, I'm gonna have one of my grandkids coming this upcoming weekend, so that's gonna be fun. So let's go with Billy here, chasing Larsson. Oh, he's going wide. Oh, he saved it. He saved it. Oh, what happened with Sosa? Sosa went off. Let's do a replay. But he recovered, but let's see what happens. This is really easy to, yeah, oversteer there. That's not the first time I've done that. quite a few times, but he managed to get back without really any damage. Right now we have Chris Bourne is doing the fastest time. He's just did a 1:24.9. And we've been driving 7 laps so far. This is a 65-minute race, so make sure you made a sandwich so you can follow the action here. So Sosa comes up on Andy Lee's. Try to recover after he went off with the oversteer. I like Andy's car there. It's pretty green. Let's go with inside here with Sosa. Andy tries to defend. Going tight around this corner is important, and it's easy to oversteer here too. Let's see if we can avoid oversteering here. Getting on the throttle too early. That's good. That's good. That's also one of those places where you have that grass concrete on your right that you actually can drive up quite a bit on. Oh, he's going off a little wide there. Let's go back to Jeremy. He's really having a go at Stewart. Coming through Sterling here. Get on the throttle now. It'll be interesting to see how the tires are faring on these cars. They're pretty spicy. I would think if you drive really hard in the corners and so on, you would really wear out your tires. So we're gonna probably see. Oh, we're seeing some. Oh, they actually went together. Stewart and Larson. Yeah, that wasn't good. Let's see if we can catch that. No. Hello. Let's see what happens here. If I was able to catch that. So Stewart and Larson. So Larson oversteers and slides, and look at Stewart. I guess he kind of was braking there and just sliding away and hit him. Unfortunate. So now we see Shannon following Jeremy. Jeremy had done a good race. And Chris Bourne and Mark from Slovenia here. Yeah, you see there's quite a gap between the cars here. It's not... Mark is just doing his best to try and catch up, but I'm seeing Chris Bourne, he's racing in the low 125, so if he's doing that, he's gonna be able to keep Mark at bay here. So let's see what's going on down the line here. Let's look a little bit at Ollie. That's a cool green and yellow car there. It looks a little bit unstable. Maybe it's just his connection. It looks a little bit wonky. Let's do the TV camera on him. Yeah, that's a cool livery. So SFR Italia is the team we're looking at here. That's going to go up the line here, or from the bottom. So we have Mr. Sousa, 16th. Oh, well, have you a heart attack? So you can be, you can be a little inconsistent after a heart attack. I don't blame you. Hopefully it wasn't one of our races you were watching. Sometimes I get a heart attack just looking at the Discord stream of nonsense. Stream of consciousness. But I digress. Let's look at Andy Lees. Driving for Scotland. Good looking livery too. Nice and shiny. So he's his best lap is 1:30. That's oh, ouch! What happened? What happened? Sousa. Let's do a replay on Sousa. Coming around, yeah, oversteer, very easily done. Sorry about that. Let's jump to Larson. Standard livery there. Oh, he looks battered. He looks battered from the rear there. His best time is 1:28. He's trying to catch Billy Stewart that drives in the same livery, which is the standard livery for this car. Standard in-game livery. Ah, Patricio Ongaro skin. That's cool. It's very nice. Panov. Something happened. See, is that the same place? It might be. Yeah, look at that. Just overcooking it there. So easy. That's exactly what happened with Sousa. Stewart got up one position. Now he has Panov behind him. Let's see what's going on here now. Let's follow with Panov here. Mirsch is such a character. Really cool driver. Very tough to keep at bay. well, just as I said that, Stewart went in. So let's see if we can get the replay on that. All right, so Panov coming up to the hairpin. Oh, he kind of just missed his braking point, and he's tagging Stewart. What a shame. Yeah, it's a shame. So Ollie seems to have gained from that. Panov, I thought he was waiting. Maybe he wasn't waiting for Stewart there. Let's see, Trowbridge. Trowbridge is now coming up to Mark. This could be interesting. Yeah, Bolly doing liveries. That's fun. I mean, the master Nikos is on the stream there. I'm sure he can give you some pointers. I've been trying it myself, doing it on using Photoshop, which isn't that easy because that's a flat wireframe. So you want to use something else where you can actually drape the skin in a better way. Otherwise you have to kind of try to connect between the different body part wireframes. So that's really, it's hard to do something really fancy. But yeah, Nikos is the master. Trowbridge have a really good livery there, very nice. Oh, we haven't looked at Becca Lorum from Sweden. So he's chasing the other Swedish guy, Pettersson. I'm gonna join the ranks of Swedish drivers next year, planning to retire, move from Texas back to my homeland, Sweden. I grew up in Stockholm, but we won't move back to Stockholm. We're gonna be a little bit more in the countryside south. Yeah, it's gonna be an adventure. Just selling everything we have here, getting rid of it except for my racing gear, of course, and moving to a new place. After we've been here in Texas since 1990, so that's more than 30 years. I actually lived longer in the U.S. than I lived in Sweden. But everything comes to an end, and it will be exciting to have a new home. Oh, look at that! Looks like, did he just give that away? That was very nice. What happened there? I'm not really clear what happened. I follow Lorum here. Do the helicam and still do replay. Yeah. All right, let's see what happened. It looked like Pettersson was just giving that spot away. Let's see if we can see that here. So Lorum comes up with Pettersson. Maybe they had a altercation earlier and then we didn't see that, and maybe he's just yielding that now. Let's see if the replay reaches that point here. Yeah, look at that. He's giving that spot away. Interesting. Yeah, thanks, Robert. Yeah, it's a big move. It'll be interesting. As Trowbridge is now coming up on Pocock a little bit here. Yeah, so I'll be offline for a while then until we find a new place in Sweden. I told my wife the only requirement I have is that the house have a fiber connection. The rest she can decide. I just want my own room for racing and want fiber there. So Trowbridge coming up on Mark here. They're running, yeah, seems like Trowbridge is having a better pace right now. Yeah, Don, yeah, get into that. We need more car painters in the eSeniors. Yeah, my wife is from Sweden. Yeah, absolutely. We met in basically early in schools. We were 15 when we met. So yeah, high school sweethearts. Been together ever since. 4 kids grown up. They are in the US, so we obviously plan to travel back and forth to the US every year. Maybe when the winter get harsh in Sweden, we move over to the daughter in California for a bit, and wherever the other kids may be. That's the plan. All right, so we have a pit window open now. Let's see who gonna be first into the pits. I don't do big science around pit stops. I just stop halfway because I figure that's when the tires are worn out. Yeah, Swedish women are gorgeous. Yes, Nikos, they are. All my daughters are blonde and tall, but they're all spoken for. So yeah. All right, we had the blue flag there. Well done. Trowbridge is... Oh, he's oversteer. Is he gonna save it? Yes. He saved himself. That was very good. I think this is probably the closest, or was the closest battle. Let's do the helicam for a little bit. It's noisy. Yeah, I used to be blonde too, and we were in Italy. I was playing volleyball in the national league in Sweden. We were very successful teams. We played the European Cup, so we went out to Italy to play in the European Cup, and the Italian girls were very friendly with all the blonde, tall Swedish guys. So goes the other way too. So Trowbridge, come on, let's see if he can recover. Chris Bourne still the fastest on track, 1:24.952, but Saunders is just almost hundreds from that. But Saunders is doing a great race. I mean, he's 2.2 ahead of Chris Bourne. So yeah, that's quite a distance to make up. Shannon is doing a little inroads on Jeremy. Has not reached him yet. Yeah, no, she's not listening. She's on her headphones. She's sitting doing some knitting or something like sewing. Yeah. That's life in the fast lane. Good old days. Okay, Trowbridge. Let's see what he can do. So he's catching up with Mark here after he had that little oversteer scare. Let's see if he can do something. Oh, Christopher went off. What happened? Let's see. Christopher was running in P4. Oh, is it the tires that start to mess up? He had a little problem there. Let's see what happens here. No, not yet. Let's see. Oh, is it this corner again? That seems to be where everyone is going off. Yeah, exactly. We have seen 3 guys going off there. So, but he had plenty of time to Pocock behind him. Now Pocock is 5 seconds, so let's see if Mark and Mark. We can see a battle of Mark and Mark. What else is going on? Sosa. Sosa went off. Let's see. You can see what happened there. Oh, look at that. Same corner. That's the 4th oversteer we see in this corner. Isn't that amazing? I really need to do a little replay graphic to show when I jump back to the replays like that. You see if I run a replay because you don't see the timing pylon there. Yeah, here it goes off again. That's too bad. He's not having a good race, unfortunately. Trowbridge. That's really the only storyline right now. It's 1.4 behind Mark, and we are at 37 minutes left. Pit window is open for another 15, so my guess is that people are going to go into the pits about half time, like in 7 minutes is when we're going to see. See if someone actually going to do some good pit stops. What's that? Andreas? Oh, Andreas goes in. Andreas goes in for the pit tire change. See where he's gonna come out. See, so his best lap, we see his last lap was 1:27.6. So we'll see if we're gonna, his best lap was 1:26.2. So let's see after the tire change if he's gonna do something better than that. So Sousa is coming in also for a change. So yeah, we won't look at someone changing tires. So here is a blue flag. Pettersson get the blue flag from Mark from Slovenia. Yeah. Yeah, Mudbox. I haven't looked at that, but painted 3D models. You can do this in yeah. GIMP. Okay. Yeah, I have to take some time. Maybe I'll look at that. That would be fun. I love doing stuff like that. Do a lot of graphics for other things. Another good, easy thing to use for graphic, if you want to do like the YouTube type graphics that I have for my my YouTube videos, I use Canva, C-A-N-V-A. That's a free tool. It's really easy to just import all sorts of images, and they have layouts and things that matches. Oh, someone had a problem. That's an oversteer issue too. Yeah, so that's a good tool you can use for doing like Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, I think the tires are getting a little. I think we had Mark going off too. Oh yeah, look at that. That's our corner. I think that's the 5th oversteer situation we see. Or yeah, now people are coming into the pits. So on my graphic there with the cars, you see if you have a 1, that means you have a pit stop to do. If you have a green one, you have done your pit stop. Something happened with Becca? No, he went in there. So now Saunders in the pits, and Bourne is now in the lead. See if he can pump some laps here. His last lap was 1:26.4, so he's about 1.5 seconds slower. So he goes into the pits. Let's see if Mark gonna go into the pits too. Yeah, I do Photoshop. I'd say I'm familiar. Well, I do Photoshop, but I'm not a master. Both 2 of my kids that are graphic designers. They're absolutely masters in Photoshop, so I asked them for help as needed. They do that for a living, so. But I just found it hard to connect between because all the kind of the wireframes are flat, and to connect the door to the, to graphic between the door to another part, it's hard to do that if you have a graphic that needs to kind of flow from one panel to the other. I found that really hard to do in Photoshop, or maybe I don't really understand it, but I'm done some cool liveries. I mean, the Team USA livery, I basically had a big American flag kind of draped over the whole car, and then it's a little bit easier. But to do something more intricate, I find that a little bit hard. All right, let's get back to the race here. Jeremy has not changed tires yet. His time was 1:28.7, so it looks like most guys are kind of one second off here once they, except for Shannon. Shannon is driving he has a very even pace, looks like. I look at his timesheet. So now Andy got a drive-through. Ay. The pit stop, that's the nightmare, huh? So, let's see, Saunders. He's waiting for Mark and Roman to do their pit stops, and then they're gonna regain his lead. If you know Photoshop, the menus, the tools and stuff, it's easy to paint 3D in Photoshop. In Photoshop 3D, is that still in Photoshop, or is that some setting? So I've subscribed to Adobe's suite of tools, so I do have it, and so maybe I should explore that a little bit more, but the biggest challenge is the time. So let's see what's going on here. We have Chris Bourne, 2.6 behind Saunders after the pit stop, so he has certainly done some inroads here. Count of the pit stop. Let's see if we can see some better pace. So we have a couple of guys left here. Jeremy's still chugging on here. Not doing his pit stop yet. Another one not doing pit stop is Shannon. Tries to harvest as many positions as possible before he goes in. He's right now passing the blue flagged car. Very well done there. See that? Let's see, Becca Loram. So he's on fresh tires, chasing Larsson here. Go as passengers for a little bit, or maybe the driver now, like that. So he has fresh tires, Becca, Larsson is probably coming into pit stop. Larsson seems to have some damage, so we'll see if he chooses to repair that. Otherwise, if he does, gonna spend some time in the pits. I hope Becca is careful here. Larsson is not going in yet. Oh, Becca! Oh, good lord, that was close. That was very close, but yeah, good pass. Yeah, traction. And Larsson certainly understood that. Ollie is another guy that has not changed his tires yet. Pretty amazing. 28 minutes left. Only 2 guys of the 15 that has not changed. Oh, so in Photoshop. I have to check that out then. Alright, back in the race here. See whether... Yeah, so we see Chris is actually finding really new pace here. So he's lapping faster than Saunders at the moment. I'm gonna look at my other view here and see if I can see something on that. No. So that's good to see. Maybe we get the fight here in the end, very end. So let's go with he looks very comfortable there, Chris. Purple helmet, purple suit. Very nice. Doing what he can to catch. So Saunders, he's lapping. Yeah, he's a slightly 2/10 slower this lap. So slowly but surely, Chris Bourne is reeling him in, I think. Goes on in the other. So Larsson, Linnortner is still not changing tires. Well, Linnortner is actually in the pits now. Ollie is in the pits officially. Looking at Shannon, he's about less than a second behind Jeremy. Finding good pace. Okay. Lapping about the same last lap. Oh, Jeremy! Ouch! Sorry about that, Jeremy. That's another corner that's pretty easy to oversteer. And this one, if you get on the power wrong with this this little monster here, yeah, then you can get in trouble. So as I mentioned earlier, this little monster is a 3.4 liter V6 biturbo, so it's 550 horsepower, so about it's a pretty potent little package. Good job there, everyone that's doing their duty here to yield. Larsson is still not in the pits. Let's see, he's doing one. His lap times are not good though. It's 1:31. His best is 1:28. So I don't know why he's staying out that long. The 60-minute race, it's I think that's a nice race length if you have a pit stop in it. Let's see if he goes in here. Yeah, now it's time to change tires. Mr. Larsson, good choice. He was running in 9th. Let's see if Aerobas can catch up Mr. Panoff. So Terry totally lost contact with Pocock. Pettersson is now... Let's just maybe just go down like this. So we have Saunders first. And 2.5 seconds behind we have And after that we have Mark from Slovenia. He's 30 seconds from the leader. He's 27 from Born. Surprising. Mark Christopher, driving for PWS Esport. And behind him we have Mark Pocock. Pettersson, Swedish driver, Swedish colors. And behind him we have Trowbridge. And the other Swedish driver, Lorem. Doing a good job there, letting the other cars go. So pit stop is, pit window is closed. Shannon. Sounds very Irish, but he's from Canada. Ponov. Mirsch Ponov. I had to jump to Larsson. What happened? Larsson, is that the famous corner of death? This would be number 6. Yeah. Wow, he just went straight there. So let's go to Mirsch Ponov. MKD, I think that's Macedonia, if I'm not completely mistaken. Let me know on the chat. MKD. Mirsch Ponov, Macedonia. I think that's just above Greece, isn't it? If it's Macedonia we talk about. Anyway, here we have Jeremy. I think he's getting lapped here. Yes. Jeremy from Canada. And Ollie, our representative from Australia. Isn't that awesome? I love this international aspect of eSeniors. I think that's really cool. I love it. I think, you know, if there are disagreements in the world, we should just duke it out on the track like this. And we have Manuel Sousa. That's Portugal, isn't it? And Elise, driver for Scotland. Bringing up the field. So now we have Jeremy getting a good run on Shannon. Yeah, Macedonia, maybe it's called. Macedonia. All right, we have a good fight here. Let's go with Jeremy. Coming up to Shannon. I think maybe Shannon was slowing down a little bit because he just got lapped, I think, by Roman Mark. Coming in, go tight here and get on the throttle. Yes. Shannon got a good run out of there. See if we can do something in the twisty bits here. Sometimes you often see someone is really fast on the straights and then they're not so fast on the twisty bits. It's that blind corner. Oh, you can do a little bit more aggressive there, I think. Braking point there just by that marker that's still there. It's pretty amazing. Brake marker. When you learn a track, always make sure you use static markers. Never use those white markers that people are gonna remove when they go off track. Alright, Jeremy is losing contact a little bit there, unfortunately. Canadian, yeah. Macedonia, that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how you say it in Swedish, actually. That's where I'm coming from, so to speak. So it's interesting that we have these countries that are not just you know, UKs and US and so on. Never seen anyone from Norway though. We had one from Finland, Sweden, Denmark. Must be sim races over 50 in Norway. We have someone from France, Germany, Austria. Should do a little map. Can I mark where everyone is from? Maybe I'll take that as a little project. So yeah, Nikos, what's the language in Macedonia? Yeah, 5 o'clock in the morning. He's waking up with a race. Oh, Billy. Sorry you got out of the race. Let's see if Jeremy can find his rhythm here. Get some contact with Aaron. So Chris Bourne is not able to reach Saunders. Saunders is just on a tear. Good stuff. Saunders coming up here to lap someone. See how that works in the hairpin here. Oh, oh, okay. What happened here? Christopher went off? What happened? Yeah, must have been unforced. Well, let's see. Oh! Wow. That was awkward. Who was that? It was Sosa. Sosa's sitting the wrong way on the track. Wow. So, what is going on here? Okay, Jeremy coming up to Aaron here. See what he can do. That was Andy Lees out in the woods, trying to get away to free himself from the lapped cars. Come on, Jeremy, see what you can do. I'm up in the top 10. Oh, interesting, Nikos. I have to check that out. Serbo, Croatish, and Bulgarian. It's like with the Finnish language, that is completely unique language tree, more tied to Bulgarian than anything else. Because a big part of Finland actually speaks Swedish because it used to be part of Sweden in the 1800s, 1700s. But the language is completely different. I can't understand one single word. But Norwegian and Danish I can understand. So it's interesting how languages work. Neighboring country that has a completely different language. Always been interested in that. So here we go. There's the pass. Jeremy takes Shannon, nice and clean. I've been lapping really evenly. So my guess is maybe Aaron will come back. I don't know if he did a little mistake there that gave Jeremy the opportunity. So what else is going on? Let's see if Mark Christopher is able to catch Mark Pocock. He is 2 seconds behind. That's going to be tough. Yeah, nice pass. But Shannon, he's not letting go, so let's get on the wing here. Good battle with between these two guys. See if we come up the hill here. Oh yeah, Jeremy got a little compromised there. Shannon is certainly feeling it here. But he's tucking in behind. Try to just stay with it here. Maybe he can pounce later on the straight. Yeah, you should try the GTR in ACC here, guys. It's a fun car. I mean, like I said, oh, Shannon is just overdriving it and lost the opportunity completely. Yeah, it's a nice car to drive. It's fun. It feels very, spicy, and it sounds cool, and it has all things going for it. I was doing some laps yesterday just so I knew what the car was about, because I was planning to do this commentating. So, oh, Shannon going wide there. Yeah, maybe he's a little bit frustrated. Was really able to hook on there. See if he can do better. Ollie just did his fastest lap. Good job on him. Pettersson went into the pits. Why may that be? Let's see if something happened now. No. Interesting. Maybe he's running out of fuel or something. Well, we do not know that story. So I'm not sure if he's coming out at all. See what else going on. Yeah, I mean, Shannon is not giving up. He's gaining a little bit. Yeah, hi, Racer is in. Yeah, I see you there. Cool. Liked turtle. Okay. Yeah, Gran Turismo 7. No. I don't have the PlayStation anymore, and I don't have the new one. I almost got the new one because my daughter had a kind of an extra. Her husband works at GameStop corporate, so... but then I decided I can't focus on two things. I just want to drive ACC on PC really good. That's my goal. So yeah, that's what I do. That's my focus. See, Becca Lorem is catching up on Trowbridge. Trowbridge has really lost his pace. I don't know what's going on. Look at it, he's oversteering. Maybe he has an issue. Yeah, it's clearly not the Terry Trowbridge we are used to see. I think Becca gonna do a pass here as we come up. He tries to defend a little bit Terry, but I don't think he has the pace at all to really defend at all. Becca gets on the power here. Come on now. Gonna go the inside. Let's do the heli. No, Terry. Wow, I saw that coming because Terry was just trying to defend. Let's see if we can go back and look at that again. So we have Becca coming up here. and we're gonna go downhill. And we're gonna get good speed in the slipstream. Goes on the inside. And Terry tries to, I don't know if he just tried to keep the pace going wide, but he completely overshoot that. So, yeah. See what's going on here. So now, Mark Christopher is up on Mark Pocock. See what can be done there. Yeah, so he has good pace. He's about a second faster than Mark right now on the time he's clocked the last lap. So he can certainly do something here. Let's go with the helicam again. Hey, Andreas. Weren't you racing? Let's see if Mark can challenge here in the next. We have less than 7 minutes left here. What happened? The guys that are blue flagged in this race are really doing a spectacular job. Oh, but there... Oh, he forced... unfortunately, the car that was blue flagged there really forced Mark out on the side there. Hey, Terry coming up. Becca again tries to return the favor. Oh, Becca almost goes off there. He gets on the grass and get a little oversteer. So maybe Terry have sorted out what was lacking in his speed earlier. Let's see what's going on in the top here. Chris Bourne, he just sits there like the 2.4, 2.5. He is not getting any inroads. What happened down here? Little red, yellow flag. Let's go back, sorry. Yeah, so Chris is not able to challenge. In the meantime, Terry is finding his pace again and see if he can take back his spot from Becca Lorum. Oh yeah, Andreas, yeah. It's a little bit this race, it's not too many cars, and there's a lot of cars that kind of just sits there and like Mark from Roman Mark, he's just kind of sitting there. Oops, what happened there? Sosa, is that the famous corner of oversteer death? Yeah, I think it is. There we go. Goes wide. He just catches that just wrong, unfortunately. Trowbridge. Let's see. Trowbridge is a little bit beat up. I think that's why he maybe was losing so much pace to Lorum. 4 minutes left. If Trowbridge can improve his position into P6. I think we should... Oops, here's a yellow. Let's see what happens there. Something happened. Yeah, little oversteer there. Oops, oops. Oh, Trowbridge on Lorum. Running very close now. Yeah, you see how beat up he is there, Terry. So I think he's maybe losing some downforce there. But he's still able to challenge. Coming back to get his position back that Lorum so easily got. Yeah, that's where Terry also went off. So he really got a good hit into the fence. So that will explain his appearance on his left side. So here he comes on the inside. No, he's not going to do it. He's following inside. See if he can get enough power out of this to take him on the straight. No, I don't see him do that. Oh yeah, you ran out of wine. Yeah, that's not good. Terry, see if he can do it on the inside. Oh, that was close. He backed down. That was very, very wise. Running very close here. Getting a good run out of that corner. Look at that. Is it gonna go? Yeah, Subeka defends. See if he can keep the pace. Sits in the slipstream. Is he gonna go the inside? Is he gonna do the outside? Becca is sitting on the outside. He's defending pretty good. He just sits in the middle there. Forces Terry to really go the wide line there. See, he's not gonna jump on the inside now. That's good. But he's really following Becca really impressively good here. Let's go with inside view here for a little bit. Just because I kind of like this whining sound. They have this B-turbo engine, the V6, 550 horsepower, 3.4 liter. See, is he gonna do the inside here? No, thinking better of that. That's not really the right place to pass. Here is just to stay with the car in front of you. Oh, is he gonna? No. Yeah. Oh, bonk. Yeah. That's the. I think that's the 7th oversteer. Okay, let's see here. We have Mark on Mark. Also a very close race coming up to that corner here. Oh, he's going to go inside. No, he's just going to intimidate Mark. I think that's the only thing you can do there. It's not really where you can pass. Oh, get a little squiggly. Let's see what he can do on the straight. All right, come on. Going to sit in the slipstream here. See if we can. Mark is defending the inside. He's kind of doing like Becca. He's kind of just placing himself in the middle too. But, oh, Mark gets a good run there. Maybe he can do the inside. He's coming up the hill, and Mark is not able really to close it. He's kind of overshoots that. Mark Christopher, PWS, taking that position. Just in the last lap. This should be the last lap for them. Saunders have finished the race. I got so excited there, so I kind of missed their last lap there. So here's Mark Roman in P3, finishing off his lap or his race. So 55 laps was this race. Trowbridge and Lorum, what's going on there? He's able to pass him there at last, just in the last moments of the race. Very impressive. Well done. And there, Lorum is slowing down. So Mark is in. Here comes Jeremy. And thank you so much for watching, guys. So I really hope you wanna like and subscribe. If not, really appreciate it. So I hope you enjoyed this. I think it was cool to see these Nissans. And yeah, I'll catch you next time, guys. See you on the track. Bye bye.